Hello, my lovelies. This shouldn't have done that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, it's back. And then we will lower it again. Hello. I'm back to you with a lovely face. A face that has skin, not hair. This is something that I didn't think I would miss as much as I did. But I have my face back. And I can feel things with it. And I'm eating a bowl of popcorn. And also drinking a very alcoholic beverage. Because today has been yet another day. I mean, you know, as our Lord and Savior, Sailor J, did make clear, that the best way to attract a man is to have no flesh. If the men find out we can shapeshift, they're going to tell the church. Family drama. Yeah, I get that. For me, it was work stuff. It was all work stuff today. Very frustrating work stuff. Found out that apparently there are other libraries at my university that are open. Well, okay. Walk that back. They're not open. They aren't open, but they still have people working extended hours. I don't freaking understand that. And it's messing everyone up, apparently. Like, it is actually interfering with my scheduling that these people are not actually working 9 to 5 when they're not open. Like my library is open, but not to the public, right? We're in a building that's open to the public, or the public of the university at least, and like that's fine. But I don't understand why. I don't understand why these other libraries are opening the building for extended hours in the weekend. I mean, people are working evenings and weekends. Why? What are you doing? Like, at that point, what's the point? These are separate buildings, too. They're not like the building I'm in. The building I am in actually technically contains 3 libraries, 2 that are internal branches. Both of those are open in the way that they are providing books to people, but like, you can't come and sit in the music library and study. We won't let you do that. That's our space right now. Whereas these other libraries aren't even doing books for people. Like, not easily, at least. You have to email them directly. We have a whole system where you can like hit a button, request a book, and then go pick it up. Those ones, it doesn't work that way. So I'm just very, very confused. Oh, hello, and thank you. I am very happy that I still have a beautiful face underneath all this. Huh. But I knew, we've been already knew. It doesn't matter whether I have a beard or not. I'm fucking gorgeous. End of story. That is my professional opinion. My nails are a mess, though. This nail, actually, this one right here, broke off in the shower, which was a new one for me. So, unfortunately, now I have one very short nail. The other ones are already short, but like this one's really short. Very upset about that. And then the nail polish that I ordered was supposed to come on Sunday, except it snowed on Sunday. And then it was supposed to come today, except it snowed today. And now they're saying it's coming tomorrow. Except it's FedEx, so I also think they're lying. The 10th professional doesn't exist. Wow. The 10th professional doesn't exist because 1 does not exist. Talk about weird mathematical paradoxes. We actually have a weird mathematical paradox in fractions of 9. So 1/9, if you actually write it out, like if you actually calculate 1 divided by 9, it is 0.111111 infinitely repeating, correct? You know, if you wanted to round it up at one point, it'd be like 0.1112 or whatever, wherever you wanted the 2. 2 divided by 9 is 0.222222222. 3 divided by 9 is 0.3333333, etc. However, 8 divided by 9 is 0.88888888, infinitely repeating. 9 divided by 9 then technically is 0.9999999 repeating. If you round it up at any point, it becomes 1. But until you do, it is technically 0.9 repeating ad infinitum. So the 10th expert doesn't exist. That's what I say. Seriously though, what the fuck? Math, why did you do this? 1 does not equal 1. Bullshit. Ooh. I am wondering how much that cider is going to fuck me up. This, for anyone who doesn't know, is an excellent brand. They are based here out of Boston. They're called Down East Cider. They have wonderful cider that is unfiltered, which is really good. Like the stuff that you get most of the time from like I'm thinking of the name right now. Angry Orchard and stuff like that. You can pour it into a glass and it'll be really clear. If I pour this into a glass, it would look like actual apple cider, which is better anyway. So it's really good, hands down. Of course, the biggest problem is that their best cider is their winter blend, and unfortunately, they only produce it every once in a while. So this though is a double, so it's the same taste as a regular, just like one of the regular ciders, but the alcohol content is 6.9% instead of like 4. So we'll see. I got a little buzzed last night, I'm not gonna lie. I made a quadruple Mai Tai. That sounds scary, but half of it was for my roommate. So I only had a double Mai Tai, but still, that double Mai Tai hit a little hard. And it was great because I was definitely like, whew, wow, okay, it's been a while, hasn't it? I feel like my tolerance has gone down because I can't go out. The problem. The French side of me is coming out. The Irish is annoyed. I am made up of 4 nations that can handle their liquor. So I've never had a problem handling my liquor. My whole heritage is literally just Irish, French, German, and English, aka beer and whiskey, wine. I'm trying to remember the order that I said these in: beer and wine and beer. So all that changed when the Fire Nation attacked. I just finished watching Korra today. Again, this is not the first time. I was reminded that season 4 of Korra is the best, not only because Bolin is a certified himbo, and Korrasami are the best lesbians, but it's also just a really good, relatively nuanced take on fascism and how fascism spreads and how combating fascism with centrism is impossible. It was quite good. I forgot. It's been a while. I've never tried Stella Artois. I have to admit, I'm what's the word I'm looking for? Not nervous, but skeptical of anything that's beer related. Interestingly, here in Massachusetts, cider is considered a wine, not a beer or a beer-like thing. It is regulated like a wine, because I actually found out by going to a brewery I asked them why they didn't ever have any ciders, because all they had was microbrewery, um, microbrews. And I hate beer. I hate beer. I managed to find one beer there that I could like somewhat drink. I think it was a sour. And everything that I've read basically says that sours are basically like light, like beer, entry level beers. Um, but it still wasn't very good. And so I asked him at one point, I'm like, why don't you ever have like ciders? Even if you would sell like down east and, or make your own. And that was when I found out that they're regulated totally differently. So they can't actually do it that way. They would have to undergo a very different process of inspection in order to produce a cider, because it's considered a wine rather than a beer. Which is odd to me because I don't consider it anything like either of those. It's cider. It is neither beer nor wine. However, it is as close to beer as I will get. It's been a really long time since I've had wine. And I have a bottle of Diamond White from Churro Vineyards sitting in my fridge. I should drink that. I don't remember what I was going to drink with that. I need to figure out what I'm going to eat this week. Well, the latter part of this week at least. I haven't actually gone shopping because I've still been eating leftovers from this weekend. I had a lot of food. A lot. I made a brisket, made tacos. Stream crash? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why? Okay. That's weird. Um, hmm. It actually went down for me for a hot second. So, this game, Sherlock Holmes Awakened, um, it it takes full screen. It refuses to let me do windowed. So I'm doing, my laptop is over here, and the game will be up here. Um, so I'm actually seeing what you're seeing this time instead of like seeing what you should be seeing. That makes sense. Um, we've been having some weird spotty internet problems today though, so it might be that. Like I don't know what it is, but every once in a while the connection just like suddenly drops for like 2 seconds, and it's back. I had some difficulty with my what's it called? Um, man, brain no do the work. Google Drive. That's what I wanted to say. God, I had some issue with my Google Drive, where it just like didn't want to upload things, which is weird. I'm finally almost done this. I do have a thing of pudding though, so I will eat the pudding. Not before we stream. We will get to the game. I promise. I promise. I love you all. But I'm having a lovely time just chatting. It's been a day. You can't hear that. I just realized this. Yeah, it's like not a thing that is gonna make noise, which is good. I set up the noise gate to do that, but I don't believe it is. No. So this is Sherlock Holmes versus Cthulhu, basically. After the secret of after the silver earring, Frogwares decided to basically create a bunch of original Sherlock Holmes content by mashing it up with other things. So the first game they made, this one, Awakened, mashes it up with a bunch of H.P. Lovecraft. Then the next game after this is Sherlock Holmes versus Arsène Lupin, which you probably recognize because there's a Netflix show out right now. I've been meaning to watch it. Now, I would say that Sherlock Holmes versus Arsène Lupin Lupin? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Anyway, they are like they're more of a they're more of a 1-to-1 ratio at that point, in terms of you know late Victorian characters that are geniuses in their own right and for their own reasons, and put that genius to use in whatever way they see fit. Lupin obviously is a thief and basically started the whole trope of the gentleman thief kind of a deal. And then, obviously Sherlock Holmes is Sherlock Holmes. I mean, let's be honest. This is the war of two, like late Victorian, Edwardian, early 20th century racist guys. England versus the colonies, Part 2. Woo. Well, the existential horrors of trying to think of what I was supposed to say here. Will the existential horrors of Italian immigration be a match against the great Sherlock Holmes? I will never, ever, ever get over one of my favorite accounts on the internet, which is called the Midnight Palace. And if you don't know about it, you should. It's freaking hilarious. It's basically like, what if all of English Lit's horror writers got together around a campfire? Oh, there we go. So it's hilarious. It's the best. And like at least one, like all the time there's like Stephen King, the avowed centrist. There's H.P. Lovecraft, who's like afraid of his own shadow and especially afraid of anyone who looks like they're Italian. There's Poe, who is like the only normal one in the group and yet writes the weirdest shit. There's like Mary Shelley, who shows up only every once in a while, but when she does, she's basically just like she basically just throws herself in there. She's like, "What up, brah?" and then drops a bomb and walks out. It's great. It is a great account. I'm not gonna lie. And one of my absolute favorite exchanges on there is like Stephen King versus H.P. Lovecraft, and it's like H.P. Lovecraft saying, "I present to you for the consideration of the Midnight Society, the tale of the dusky foreigner." Yeah, the tale of the dusky no, what is it? Shit. The tale of the unknowable horror. Something along those lines. It's literally like the unknowable, unseeable horror. And then Poe is like, "Howard, can you describe it?" He's like, it's unknowable, it's unseeable. Yeah, but what does it look like? It's like, it looked like an Italian. I'm just like, oh god, he's a racist. Oh, the other one that I really like is whenever Stephen King does anything, which is kind of great, and it's like Stephen King. I present to you the tale of a small town with a dark secret that's been hidden for decades. And almost immediately Poe is just like, "Is it in Maine?" He's like, "No." "Yes." It's like, yeah, it's accurate. We know Stephen King loves Maine, but like Maine is the setting for every Stephen King. And I'm going to be honest with you, Maine is like the least New England horrifying of all the New England states. like, I don't know how else to describe it other than like New England is like this. New England has its own kind of horror mythos around it, outside of Lovecraft, outside of King. Like, we have our own horror mythos that grew out of the Salem witch trials. We're a very witchy area. And like, that is the horror that exists here. It's like almost a perversion of classic horror. It's like the darkest versions of your standard witches, ghouls, goblins, ghosts, etc. Like, that's what we have here. And it's kind of weird to have, like, you know, the dark secret hiding under the town as it sleeps up in Maine, because I don't really see a huge difference between Maine at that point and West Coast horror, which tends to be very existential, and cosmic in a way that's not quasi-fantastical in a way. It's like dimensional horror, if I can say that. Think like Twin Peaks, that kind of a thing. I don't know. Every region of the United States kind of has its own homegrown horror, and New England's is very distinctive. And Stephen King writing all of his novels in Maine almost seems like he's trying to change it, and it's just weird to me. I have pudding. I have pudding. Oh. New Hampshire horror. New Hampshire horror is turning on the TV and realizing you accidentally left Al Caprillion on. New Hampshire horror is finding out that the liquor store in your town is closing. And New Hampshire horror, true New Hampshire horror, is called sales tax. Heaven forbid there's a sales tax. Now, I don't necessarily advocate for a sales tax, but it is hilarious just how far New Hampshireites will go to avoid sales tax. When there are so many other ways to produce income for the state, to produce revenue, they will bend over backwards to avoid it. So I'll tell you the story tonight on Chronicle. Oh, that was one of my greatest claims to fame. I did an entire opening bit for my hometown's Harvest Festival. They did a virtual talent show this year, a virtual variety show, and I hosted it virtually, of course. And I did all the recording ahead of time. And so I literally edited all the video myself, and I opened it with the New Hampshire Chronicle, like the whole thing, basically, the Fritz Weatherby, I'll tell you the story tonight on Chronicle. And I am still very proud of that bit. I'm very proud of that. I'm also very proud of when I said that New Hampshire runs through my veins. And, you know, that included me basically being like, the maple syrup runs through my veins, and I don't remember what the final part of it was basically, and just like New Hampshire, I'm tough like granite and slightly radioactive as well. Don't ask. Anyway, we are here to play a video game, and I promise that we shall play a game of videos. A committed relationship with New Hampshire Chronicle. Excellent, excellent. All right, let's boot up this thing. Ah, why? Oh no, it's going before. Oh no. Hold on. We're having not so difficult difficulties. Okay. I mean, it's excellent. It's a good way to go. Alright, this is a noise. Need to turn that down for myself. While it does seem like Voldemort at first, there are lots of tentacles. There's a lot more in common with Davy Jones than Voldemort. But both of them have no nose. You are correct. Alright, let's see what we got. I remember playing this when I was a kid, and I thought it was fucking terrifying. This is remastered, so this is actually running at 4K. They updated a lot of the textures.
Go away, you swine! Leave, or I'll make you bleed!
There's a lot of... It's still dated regardless.
Could be toting contraband.
Holmes! Help me! Do not fight the calling!
There's a lot.
Blood!
I beg of you.
Did we hear the blood? Blood! Gin! Blood! Gin! Blood! Gin!
Oh, no, it can't be. It can't end
Blood.
like this.
Oh god.
Again, this nightmare haunts me. It won't let me forget. How did this all begin?
How did it begin, John? Tell us. Tell us the story, John. Oh, woke up today, feeling the way I always do. Oh. And it began with Tchaikovsky, just like the last one. Hey, 6th of September, that's 2 days after my birthday. And yes, I was born in 1894. For anyone wondering, this is a Tchaikovsky Souvenir d'un Léger for violin and piano. There's an orchestral version, which I personally like better. Yeah, it's a really lovely piece. This is the third movement, Melody. I do look really good for my age. You're right. You know,
Good morning, Holmes. Looks like a typical London day. Fog in the morning, fog in the afternoon. Ha! And here's a surprise: fog in the evening.
126.
Can you imagine?
Good
I have
morning,
been at
Watson.
it since 5 a.m. and I scarcely think my list of patients for the day has even been touched. What is more insufferable, I haven't even had a moment with the morning paper. They say the minister will assuredly... Holmes, whatever is the matter? You haven't heard a word I have said.
Neither did I, honey. I'm sorry. Were you listening?
My dear Watson, life is ordinary. The
Same
papers
girl.
are lifeless. Any hint of audacity, and dare I say, romance has vanished from the criminal world.
Holmes, it is only
Romance.
temporary. You know perfectly well that sooner or later an exceptional incident will occur in London or thereabout, which cannot rest till the talents of Sherlock Holmes are called into play. Then it will be up to your agile wit to set things right, which
I
should
don't actually remember
satisfy
either.
your constant need for
You know,
mental
they don't
gymnastics.
clarify.
I hope the
And I'm not
heavens
that
hear
familiar
your
with the
words,
canon, to be
Watson.
honest.
I hope they do indeed.
He turns down even
I must
more.
take
You
my
guys
leave,
are loud.
Holmes. I have an appointment with a rather odious man, Captain Stenick. He is apparently in a state, with near tachycardia due to some problem involving his manservant.
Just gonna start talking about your patients,
Why
are
don't you
you?
get out for a brisk
'Kay.
walk, Holmes? Perhaps buy a newspaper or
He's still
visit
talking
that
as he's
fellow,
drinking the tea.
Barnes,
That's
over on
well done.
Glentworth Street. You might remember him, the bookseller. He has some new volumes of the particular sort that should occupy your mind for a time.
Grumble, grumble, sad grumble. So this was a particularly odd game when it came out. because yeah, okay, so here it is. Yeah, this is how you originally played the game. It was first person perspective. You had Holmes vision, like, and use the WASD keys, walk around. Let me see, let me see if I can find. Whoa, hold on. Sherlock Holmes in the case of the floating tea service. Do you see that plate? That plate is not on the table. Okay, yeah, so you can see the little hand icon that shows up and just kind of hovers there. This is how you used to play. But they they remastered. This is the remastered edition, and so I'm gonna stick with third person because I can't stand Sherlock Holmes in first person. I don't know why they did it that way too. It made no sense to me. Didn't I just pick something up? Or is that the map? He walks a little faster, I think. Take your time, sweetheart. I thought you could, like... No? Maybe I... Okay. This is confusing, but not that confusing. I should calm down. His legs look kind of like noodles, though. Yeah, that tracks. Please tell me this is Watson's room and he just walked into Watson's room. I want that to be the case.
The Strand! The Strand! By the Strand!
At least the children look like actual children in this. They don't sound like children, but...
Strand! Strand! By the Strand!
So, my young friend, what is the news?
Nothing of interest for the great detective, sir. Those old stuffed shirts ate up half of London at their big scientifical to-do, and some Scandinavia princess is driving the locals wild with curiosity.
A Scandinavian royal is in London? If you and the lads can look sharp and find out more about her visit, there will be some coin for your pockets.
Righto, Mr.
What
Holmes.
happened to his
If there's aught
voice?
to be found, the irregulars will have it. I'll send the words out to the lads.
A Cthulhu and
It is
Sherlock Holmes
necessary to keep my
crossover.
informants in fighting form.
Where Sherlock Holmes is Cthulhu, and just... I love that. Love that. Give me a second. Okay. Just checking some things. I got a very important email. I love how these all seem to happen on Tuesdays. I swear. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I get important emails and important messages. But, like, never earlier in the day. It's always has to be during my stream. I can't wait till I'm out of grad school. Yeah, my class has started again, by the way, so that is going to come and rear its head again. I have to keep clicking on all these different pages just to find out something relatively simple, you would think. Oh, come on. Take your time. I'm not busy. It's fine. Why did that send me that email then? It's still estimated. Just ignore that for now then. All right. Yeah, doesn't say anything about timeline. That's good. That's fine. Okay, moving on. Scooby-Doo is an eldritch horror, but Shaggy is an eldritch god. I actually found there's a great someone said something along the lines, someone said something to some TTRPG person. I do not know the details of who did what or what they work for or toward or anything like that, but they were literally just like, why is there why is there not enough? I need more Shaggies. And they literally just made Shaggy into a god NPC for the RPG. And it's great. It's great. Aha. The conjunction of the spheres. A celestial alignment. Because you know what happens when all the planets align. When all the planets align, the Titans are released from their prison. Or can be released from their prison by Hades. And then they can attack Olympus. And they will be at their most powerful. Because Zeus may not be able to stop them. If not for a lot of wonderful singing soul funk. It's mostly gospel. Women and some chick named Meg. Yeah. Guard of the princess has been kidnapped. The Northern Lighthouse Board employee has died. Strange fish. It's a wig. Red wig? I don't know that that's not necessarily. Let's laugh a bit. A man enters a butcher shop. The proprietor, a man of declining years, is cutting away at a joint of beef. The customer is stunned to realize the butcher is missing several fingers on his left hand. The butcher, seeing the shocked look of the customer, says in a shaking voice, I see you looking. I tell ya, I always like to put a bit of myself into the work, but with age I'm a lot less handy." What is this? Licorice resin strong gum. Your wife has fled with a coachman from the neighborhood. Your 8th canary has just expired, and even your plants die when you draw near. Dr. Aliatosis. I like that. I like that. Daring thefts. What have we got? Hotels and private estates around Paris. Here it is. Okay, so remember when I said that the next game is Arsène Lupin? Yeah. Daring thefts. Last week, daring burglars struck several prominent hotels and private estates around Paris. The identity of the victims, as well as the nature of the stolen jewelry, is closely guarded secret by local authorities. Common knowledge: the victims were among the elite registry, and the value of the stolen articles is said to be staggering. It seems that the thief left a mysterious calling card inscribed only with the initials AL in place of the purloined gems. Aha! To be continued indeed. No, unfortunately not the Raven, and by unfortunately I mean fortunately, because oh my god, no.
I have no reason to go there.
You don't? Oh,
I
okay.
have no reason to go there.
You still don't? Okay. Run, run, man, go! Wah! I thought the...
Pardon me, I'm looking for the Barnes bookshop. Would you
Shouldn't
happen
you
to know
fucking
it?
know where that
I
is?
know the place, know it well, Mr. Holmes. The bookshop is on Glentworth Street. Take your first right and then the next left, and you'll find it straight away.
Ah. Yeah, I know. He's lived here how long and he doesn't know where anything is. I don't know, maybe playing it in first person was easier. Come on. Walk. Thank you. Jesus. Swear to God, this guy.
My respects, Miss Fleming.
Good day, Mr. Holmes.
This is a long ass walk.
I have no reason to go there.
You don't? Where are we? What the fuck? There we go. That took much. This is gonna be a long game, only because I gotta do all this
How are
fucking
you? I have
hunting.
some novels that should interest you. A nice illustrated volume on fish and a collection of legends on piracy. They must be here somewhere.
Ah, the pirate's book.
Who pretended to be the lover of his brother-in-law? Sharks of McGrinty. Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. A psychopath and a deviant. Oh, keep talking. Lost treasure. Fabled booty. Well, I can tell you about my fabled booty, but that's fine. Okay, that says Sinister Captain. I read that at first as Spinster Captain, and I was like, wait, McGrinty was a single woman after a certain age? Excuse me? That's marvelous. Unfortunately, it's Sinister. From the middle of the 3 throwing mouths, 30 steps towards the ram. That sounds like it'll be important later. Right. He probably just doesn't remember anything about it. Really weird shoehorned way for the developers to be like, these people don't know where they're going. We're going to find a way to tell them.
A book about sea fauna.
Yeah, I definitely will say this hits pretty hard. It's not like bad. I'm not going to be keeling over in the middle of the stream, but like, I am feeling it, Mr. Krabs. I am feeling it. Come on. Come on. Sherlock, stop being a butt. We're going to switch to first person if you can't figure this out.
Thank you, and goodbye, Mr. Holmes.
Oh, that was it? Bye then. Hi. Bye then. Again, why is this man not walking?
Holmes! Here!
Oh, this fucker again. Why do I pay you again? Oh, wait. I don't pay you. You're supposed to be friends or something?
It's good that I found you, Holmes. As I told you this morning, I visited Captain Stenick. Although his symptoms are not serious, the circumstances which caused his palpitations are quite peculiar. Perhaps you can make something of it. Here is Captain Stenick and Sergeant Ruffles.
I mean, honestly, feel free. Apparently this was rated very highly when it came out, like 84 or something like that out of 100.
Captain, I understand from Watson you are quite upset.
Any man will be the same, and with less provocation. My servant is left in the middle of the night. Damned ungrateful after all I have done for him. To top it off, he knows not one word of English. Finally,
Oh boy.
if he causes any damage, I will bear the brunt of people's anger and suffer the consequences, as I am the person who brought him to England.
Brought him?
How long was he
Brought
in your
him.
employment,
Did you
and is he accustomed to vanishing
brought
in this
him?
manner?
We returned from Australia more than 5 months ago now. But to his credit, he never left this house before now. He is afraid of the city, as are many inhabitants from open spaces.
Uh-huh.
Could he have stolen something?
Upon my word, no.
How much money does he have on his person?
Frankly speaking, he didn't have any money. I kept his wages for him, and they are in my safe. In any event, what the deuce would he have a need for money?
Who
Oh,
knew
yeah.
that he worked at your home, and had he any contacts here in London?
Anyone who deals with me professionally knows Baopa is my personal servant. As for his contacts, they are limited to the delivery men who bring food or other items to my home. What reason could he have to see anyone other than myself?
Yeah. Okay. That is a start.
Now then, Sergeant, what is it about, and what elements of the crime do you have documented?
Referring to the official report, the following particulars were taken down. A young Maori responding to the name Baopa was reported missing by his employer, Mr. Stenick. No one in the surrounding area saw or heard anything relevant to this incident. In truth, we rarely concern ourselves with cases such as this, but the lad speaks not a single word of English, and according to his employer, has considerable strength. Considering
we
the
go.
wild customs of his native land, who knows what damage he could cause?
The wild customs. Oh my god.
You must know, Mr. Holmes, there have been a few similar cases reported recently. The facts are much the same. Immigrants from the poor districts have been reported missing by their families. We expect that some low-class brothel has opened its doors to the local exotics, and Mr. Holmes, you can imagine how word would
Exotics?
spread. Mark my words, with his unique looks and speech, we'll find this boy in no time. I imagine he'll have nothing worse to show than empty pockets and a delighted air.
That is a possibility, to be sure. However, I would be most grateful if you could ask your superiors to send me the reports about those similar cases. I rely on you, Ruffles.
Yeah, his name is Ruffles.
Watson, continue your search here. I must follow another lead.
There's another lead. Yeah, it's cringy as all hell. Yeah, don't worry about it. I just had a double cider, which... Feeling it. Come on. He doesn't like walking. Fucking... Okay, you know what? We're going back into first-person mode. First-person mode means I can go where I want to, okay? Jesus. Oh. That's it then. Okay. Maybe we are just going to play this in first person because it is struggling. Oh, lovely. How did it turn out?
What a peculiar drawing.
There we go. Better picture the drawing. It's a fish, and there are people falling into the fish's mouth. What am I looking at here?
This appears to contain some measure of opium. I shall analyze it at Baker Street.
Opium balls. Oh yeah, the fish people are definitely back. Okay, so, okay. So this is where he slept, okay? In a shack with a dirt floor and barely a window that doesn't seem to have any glass, okay? He was brought here, quote unquote, by Captain Stenick and was paid wages that were kept in Captain Stenick's safe because he would have no use for them. He also speaks no English. Excuse me.
Footsteps.
This is called slavery. End of story. Ugh, God, it hurts. Fucking. I don't know that I
The size is undoubtedly
got
7.
that when
The
I
shoes
was
are also
younger.
hard-soled.
Ooh, what? Oh, okay, bye. Bye then.
Footsteps. Let's see. The size is undoubtedly 7. The shoes are also hard-soled. Footsteps. The right shoe is missing a nail.
Remember when shoes had nails? Yeah, the squeaking is his little thingy.
Yes, there is something here. Yes, there is something here.
Okay. Do we just say yes there is something here, or are we gonna actually like, oh yeah, I can't jump.
Yes, there is something here.
Excuse me. Oh, this is actually able to be played with just a mouse. Run, little man! Oh yeah, you can run by pressing
Yes, there is something here.
Okay.
This should prove useful. I have no reason to go there.
No? Okay.
Yes, there is something here.
What am I... Wait. Plant
Fibers. Why are they here?
fibers.
It will be necessary for me to examine this more closely at Baker Street.
Yeah, I'm guessing they probably won't be too terribly comfortable. You want to know what I'm very excited for is that I have brand new shoes coming from American Duchess sometime this month. Pair of London or Oxfords in a cherry brown color. I'm very excited by it. I hope they fit, because if they don't fit, I am maybe shit out of luck with them, but they are Edwardian shoes and lovely about that.
Suit yourself, Mr. Holmes, but it seems to me you're just wasting valuable time. Trust the instincts of a seasoned policeman. In my professional view of the case, this lad went on a spree and will pop up wiser if poorer in pocket.
Woo!
Have you found anything, Mr. Holmes?
What do you make of this, Holmes?
I make that you're an asshole and I want you to die, but not Watson, the captain. Is there something I missed? Oh, now that I'm trying to remember other parts of this game, and if I'm remembering, I think there are some somewhat problematic moments.
Footsteps. Let's
For
see.
sure, just FYI. Not that that's terribly surprising.
Footsteps. Let's see. How
Aha!
strange. This appears to be a fish scale. I shall have to examine this more thoroughly under the microscope.
I mean, there's already problematic content, let's be honest. But I remember there's a section of this in an asylum, so problematic.
Have you found anything, Mr. Holmes?
Although, if I remember correctly, it's pretty clear that, like, oh no, these things that people are doing, were doing at this time, were not good. Don't pretend that they are. So there is that.
I don't have enough information.
Okay.
I should return and investigate further.
Hi. No. No. Hello. Okay.
I have no reason to go there.
Do the footprints not go there? Would that not be a reason enough? I'm not really sure what's next. Okay. Yeah, you can get right up in their faces and they're just like, Man. Games were simpler once upon a time. Oh, hey.
Flaxen. Yellow in color.
Now we done? There we go.
Come, Watson, we must return to Baker Street.
What do you make of this, Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Stenick, I wish my news were your servant simply left your employment voluntarily for the service of a more honest man. Unfortunately, I don't have that pleasure. In truth, the news is grim indeed. Your servant was seen in the company of 2 men yesterday. One of the 2 is a man of moderate size, very robust, and a mature age. His profession, which will be the key element in our investigation of this affair, will be determined by me within few hours. The other is a young Hindi who is tall and only recently arrived in England. There is a darker side to these events. Your man was not with them by choice. Rather, the evidence shows he was kidnapped. At this moment, the reasons behind this villainous act are unknown, but rest assured, the truth will not elude me for long. Gentlemen, I wish you a good day. Come, Watson, we must hurry. There's a great deal to do and little enough time to spare.
Holmes, I must protest. You did not spare my client, Captain Stenick. This seems unusually harsh.
That may be,
Rip
Watson,
him a new
but
one!
now what matters more is to know the reasons behind the kidnapping of this young Aboriginal yesterday evening in central London, and more importantly, what has become of him. I must concentrate on a small experiment I will run to test my theories. Please go to the poor Lovelorn Barnes and ask him if he has something on the Maori nation and its traditions. Also, if you should happen to see the newsboy outside, find out what he knows, and if it has value, give him a coin. And for God's sake, don't be a miser, Watson.
A miser? You cost me one of my patients, and you question my level of generosity with your informers? Oh, really, Holmes, sometimes you go too far.
Okay. Time to make the donuts. Not that I fucking know what to do here. Okay. No.
According to this monograph, the fish scale appears to be from a perch, a saltwater fish with high commercial and culinary value.
Okay. That's one thing done. Yes? Oh,
Very interesting.
okay. That was also it?
Nothing.
Nothing.
These rope fibers are clearly hemp. Now, about the origin of these stains.
Oops.
Nothing.
Also nothing?
The meatball ignited but failed to burn completely. There are, without a doubt, mustard seeds present, probably in exotic form. What could be the other components, I wonder? Nothing. Let's see if I can obtain a reaction with the help of my chemicals and apparatus.
I don't know what the fuck this is.
Now it can't be used for anything.
Uh...
Now it can't be used for anything. Now it can't be used for nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. Now it can't be used for Now
No.
it can't be used for anything.
And they were roommates. Oh my god. No, but we did have some great...
Now
okay,
it can't
we
be
can't
used
use
for
that
anything.
for anything.
Now
What the
it can't
fuck?
be used for anything.
Fucking... Oh. Yes. Yes. We're doing science. Okay.
This is evidently coal soot mixed with water, and given the absence of any salt particulates, it must be fresh water.
Okay. We're not done, though, are we?
Let's see if I can obtain a reaction with the help of my chemicals and apparatus.
Just start going down the list and...
Now it
Okay,
can't be
fine.
used
You
for
don't need to
anything.
tell me that every time.
Now it can't be used.
Acid.
Perhaps if I apply heat?
Nope. There we go. I don't know what the fuck this is. Why don't they just... Why does it not just dump them out? That's not a terrible centrifuge. What is this supposed to be for? And now they've dumped it out. But they've dumped it out before it even... Okay.
Incredible. I note a strong presence of opium blended with a concentrate of morphine. The remaining
Considering you
elements
thought it
are
was opium to
mysteries
begin with, that sounds about right.
I should look from the window and see where Watson is.
Be a creep. Oh, Watson vision.
There's a good lad. How does it go?
Hello, sir.
My associate, Sherlock Holmes, said you might have information for him about... now, what was it?
The princess, Gav. He was looking for the scuttlebutt on this here princess what be visiting. Exciting goings on. Her bodyguard went missing the first morning after she got here. Nice job to look after a
Hey,
princess's
casual
body, innit,
sexism
sir?
as well. We had
They
some
say he went out
racism,
on a
we
tan
got some
having a go with the
sexism, we're
ladies,
gonna have
if
some
you get my
ableism
meaning.
later.
Like as not, he was trapped by some gang of toughs. Otherwise, who'd get the best of him? A proper giant he was by all accounts. Do I get me coins then, sir? Oh, thank you, sir. Obliged, I'm sure.
Cool. Alright, let's go to the man that has the books. Scuttlebutt. Right, I know. I mean, that is not a child. That is a man in a child's body.
Good morning. Has your sprain improved?
Okay, so
Good
at the
morning,
very
Dr.
least,
Watson.
this compared to the
It is
last
slowly showing
game, the
improvement.
child actually
What
looks
can I
like
do
a
for you?
child. They don't
Would you
sound
happen to
right.
have a book on the Maoris?
But I swear to
If
God
I
that
have
the
one
last game,
available,
this
it
was
will
the
be on
model
that
of the
bottom
child.
shelf. Although I'm not sure if I still have that particular book.
Please don't trouble yourself. I will look for
I
it.
totally missed what he was saying. It's somewhere here. Okay. We shall find it somewhere in this apparently very well organized bookstore that definitely has no cataloging system whatsoever. No.
Did you find what you needed?
I mean, they should all sound like chimney sweeps, shouldn't they? They should all sound like they've got, 20 years on Dick Van Dyke. Am I missing this? Black lung. Oi. Come on. Where is the book? This is not helpful. I'm kind of impressed that they included an entire strategy guide in the game, but it's useless to me right now. Because I can't find the book that apparently this man is hiding somewhere. If I have one available, it would be on that bottom shelf. That bottom shelf. Am I fucking blind? Okay. This didn't take long, did it? Woo! Woo! Ugh. And I'm sorry, you said the monarch's wife. Do you mean Dr. Mrs. the Monarch? I think you mean Dr. Mrs. the Monarch, formerly known as Dr. Girlfriend. Whoa. This is different. This is different. I love Dr. Girlfriend, honestly. Turn left after facing Barnes. Move straight forward. There's a small table with a chair. The Maori book is on the table next to said chair. Like that one? Motherfucker. Dreams, spiritual basis. Ah, here it is. Has not our sophisticated Western world dampened these same primitive people's senses in ourselves, deeming them wrongly, in my opinion, lowly and unworthy? Okay. Getting to a decent take, actually, here. For can we, with all our scientific tools and superior knowledge, foresee the many disasters that hail down upon us with the same reliability? If the apocalypse must happen one day, I am sure that the first warning sign will not be found in our august scientific or governmental corridors, but in the lone drawings of a naked and illiterate aborigine, okay, in the fine soil of the bush. again, like, you're getting there, but, like, period accurate. Okay.
Good day.
Goodbye, Doctor.
I like how all these people are just walking into this guy's bookstore and just, like, walk out with... Like, you just walking right out the door. No paying, just, I'll take this. Take your fucking book.
Holmes, what on earth did you say to Barnes to put him in such a state?
He was in a state?
Not now, Watson, although I'm sure
What
this
the
bit of
fuck?
news is most significant. It must wait. We are piecing together a singular affair. This abduction story is much more complex than it appears. As I noted before, our next move is to locate the place of employment for one of the villains who abducted the young Maori. What part of London would such a man call home?
Whitechapel. Okay, we have a problem. My microphone is in the way of the thingamabob.
Your intentions are good, my dear Watson, but you have missed everything
You're
of
a
importance.
dumbass. I get it, I get it. The docks, yes?
Your
No.
intentions are good, my dear Watson, but you have missed everything of importance.
Fresh water, rope. Yes? No.
Your intentions are good, my dear Watson, but you have missed everything of importance.
Fine. I'm too busy, Sherlock. I'm doing hot girl shit. Oh, okay. Apparently I can't write docs. The docs, I have to say docs. Fuck you.
Yes, Watson, there is little room for doubt. Our man is a bargeman who works at the Thames River wharfs.
Yeah,
he is more
that
precisely
was fun.
employed to transport and handle fish brought in by various ships. Our next step is obvious. We must find a cab and make haste to the Thames.
Get to the
near
river.
The warehouses.
Holmes vision. Also, I do appreciate the touch of the Victoria Regina. Could it be the docks? Huh. You know. Saltwater, freshwater, fish.
Good day, Mr. Holmes.
Let us go. It's not
go.
the docks, it's just docks. I like
Why
the,
did we come here, Holmes? Brr, it's rather sinister here, and so cold.
Precisely, Watson. Ah, good. Here's a pub. We can warm ourselves inside.
Excellent, Holmes.
a lively place.
Good day to you, sir. Could you serve up 2 of your best pints and some information, if you please?
My pleasure, sir. What can I do for you?
My friend and I are looking for a man who works one of the fishing boats at the docks. The name of the ship escapes me, but I do know for certain fact it has a coal-fed boiler.
In truth, there are dozens of such boats that lay anchor here every day. What can you tell me about the look of him?
Only that he is a robust man, about this size, wearing iron soles.
Little help there. You've just described half of my customers. I have nothing for you. Here now, look for a man called Harper. He lives in a house not far from here, after the bridge near the warehouses. You can't go wrong finding his place. It has a large anchor painted on it.
How long do you want to say?
Either way, I am in your debt. Please tell me, for curiosity's sake, what troubles your friend?
He's been waiting ever so long for a new wooden hand. It was to be here
His wooden
yesterday, but
hand.
still no sign of it. He is quite low and has taken to the drink.
The devil! Last night a nasty flea woke me, and me with only the hook on me scratching hand. And add to me
Lovely.
worries, imagine last summer I had worms.
Worms?
Yes, worms is what it was. A sudden attack in the middle of the night, again with only the one hand, and that blasted hook on the other. Hit me misery. I
Okay.
used the wrong hand. Lord, I was unable to
Yeah.
so much as sit
Okay.
for 3 weeks.
Again, thank you. Goodbye.
Well,
This
gentlemen,
man's hand
again,
is
thank
missing.
you. Have a nice day.
I don't know about that.
I have no reason to go there.
Oh, there is a trap door up there. Okay, I was gonna say these stairs go nowhere.
I'm sorry, gentlemen. This is private property. There's no entry here.
He did hook his own ass. There are several things that one should not put in one's own ass. Your hook hand is one of them. I do not recommend it. Neither does this man. Keep up, Watson. Let's go. Oh, that boat doesn't look good. Neither does that one, but that one's, okay. Alright. The one with the big anchor on it. Some anchors away. There's a strike. The lighthouse with a door that isn't a door. Hey, it's a boat. And it's moving. Hi. Oh, is there a delay in the audio? Shoot, I don't know how to fix that. That might be something that's... Oops. That might be something that's out of my control. Not sure. Why can I not hear myself? There it is. Not sure. Oh yeah, that's weird. Oh, that's weird. Okay. I don't know if refreshing this is gonna help. Let me try. Okay. Left, right, left, okay, right, left, right, left, okay, right, left, right. Oh no, I started a loop. Oh no. Okay. So it looks like if you guys just refresh, it should be fine. Because when I refreshed, it was fine on my end. So just hit F5 and should be okay. I will wait here in case you get hit with ads, in which case we won't have to worry about them. Let me know how it works, whether it does work. Ugh. More loops. More loops. I don't have any Fruit Loops. No, apparently it's me too, I guess. I mean, there's no the dialogue in the game is working perfectly fine. But when I jumped in there, it might have been something along the lines of my my what's it called? When the thing had the problem. The internet had the problem. I'm guessing this is the man's house. No one's home.
No one is here.
That's a big boat with a wheel that's not there. Okay, weird. Just walking in. No big deal. Hi.
Excuse me for disturbing you, but I'm looking for a man named Mr. Harper. Do you know him? He lives just opposite you.
He gone. Boat.
Excellent.
Watson, I know this accent. These people are
Nepalese.
and as luck would have it, I am familiar with this dialect.
Nepalese? Holmes, are you sure?
Aho Nitra, Shigong Senitra.
Nito. Bo Petro. Toro Mitro. Doka.
This woman says her family has suffered a grave misfortune. This altar is for her son, a lad of 16, who disappeared just 1 week ago.
Could he have run away to sea or some other youthful adventure?
Il koga bratsein, but presindra kum.
Bo Petro. Toro Mitro. Ka. Waekta. Doricoto. Nito. Tro. Petro.
With a silver
She said a
eye.
man was seen in the area making inquiries about her son and their family. The man worked at the docks and had a silver eye. Yes, exactly. He was a vile man with one silver eye. Malinhe gas. Sundre broket hado.
Odaliga. Toro Mitro. Ka. Petro. Doka. Nito. Waekto Ricota.
Well,
She
they're not
also
white.
says her son's belongings are on this altar. She says we may examine them and take anything that might help find her son.
But what does this have to do with Captain Stenick's servant?
I don't know what that is then. Weird.
This is not Nepali. It looks like silver, but judging by the weight, it's a fake. This old rope seems intact. No trace of soot present.
Huh. I don't know what that is then. I don't know what that is. I don't pretend to understand some of these older games. That man's torso is now cut in half. He's gonna be a joy to talk to. Oh, Jesus.
Watson, it appears this young man is ill. Be a good man and see how serious it is.
Here now, my young man. Let's have a look at you. Oh, Holmes.
I'm gonna be
man
honest
isn't
though,
ill,
the
he's
delay
drunk.
between when you
Fairly reeks of
send a
alcohol.
message and I receive it is really far apart, so I can say on my end that there's no
It's not
delay in
my
the audio,
fault.
so it's something going on with
swear
the
it.
video capture. I don't understand.
Oh, my head. Oh, this gang of young toughs. They forced it on me. And then on top of it, they stole my parcel.
What's that? You say you were forced to drink. Explain this and spare no details.
Yesterday afternoon, I was given a parcel to deliver to an address not far from here. I was near the warehouse district when a gang of young lads attacked me. Before I could think, they drew knives and gave me a bottle, telling me if I value my life,
Yeah.
I better drink it all. Well, let me tell you, I drank without stopping. I became giddy, and then must have passed out. I remember nothing else, except waking up a moment ago, finding myself alone. My parcel gone.
But what could they have wanted, Holmes?
It's obvious, Watson. They were seeking some poor soul on whom to test their vile concoction. Tell me, could this bottle be
Tasty.
the one they gave you?
I can't say. It could be. I feel ill just looking at it.
It has a unique flavor. Rather tasty, I might add. There's no
Let's
mistake for my
find the
senses. This
mystery
contains
distillers
turnips.
that
In fact,
held
a
this man at
liberal
knife
amount.
point in order to make him drink the stuff that made him
But where are you off to, Holmes?
sick to his
Watson, it is
stomach.
time to
That'll
seek
be
out
a
the
good idea,
distillers
right?
of this unique brew. If they are located in this district, they may have much to tell us.
No idea where I'm going. This right here is the problem with not having third person. Because first person means you can take forever to wander around trying to find what is and is not important. Oh. Oh, if you hit the control button, it switches between things. That's good to know for the near future.
Petro, ito ka.
His first name is just Dirty.
Hello to you again, sir. I won't waste time. We have discovered new details that may lead us to this elusive seaman. Most significantly, the man has a missing eye and wears a silver ball in its place.
By God, that can be no other than Dirty Summers. A nasty brute, that one.
Where could one find him?
He must have signed on with a ship, because he was here last night looking to hire some men.
How did he behave while he was here?
In the sound
He
settings
gave
of the
me
control
extra to
panel
secure the
of
private
what?
table behind that curtain.
The game?
During his time here, men of all sorts came and went,
Because
seeking
that's why I'm
positions.
confused. There's no
However,
delay
he
in the
seemed
game
nervous
for
and
me.
fearful as his knife was
I don't
unsheathed and
understand
ready
where the delay
whole of
is the
night.
problem.
May I examine this table behind the curtain?
Certainly, if it will help.
Oop. Oh, an OBS. Okay. Ooh. Just jump ahead and see.
Click on it, make sure it's default. After you do that, make sure it has a green check on it. Then go down here to properties. And then pull up this tab, General, Listen, Levels, Advanced. Go over here to Listen. There'll be an empty box right here. This empty box, make sure you check it, apply it, okay, okay. And then we need to back out of this, go into OBS. Went to OBS here. And once you're into OBS, you need to go down and find your capture card. This is our capture card properties right here. And by default, the output, your desktop audio, direct sound, was automatically put in to where you could actually hear the audio if it was streaming. Well, the thing about it is, that's where the whole thing comes into where it's delayed. You need to actually...
Okay. I think I'm seeing where this is happening. Possibly. Maybe. If I don't break the stream in order to do this. I mean, a lot of these seem to be fixes for... Oh, shit. No. I can't tab out. It's not letting me tab out. Yeah, it's being a butt. Okay. Yeah, it might not apply. I mean, I can try fully exiting and restarting the game itself. I mean, I can check... some of my settings here. But I don't know that that's going to change much of anything, to be honest. Those settings were for when you use a capture card, which is not what I am doing. That's for if you were to play like a PlayStation game or an Xbox game through your computer to stream it. Just checking a couple of other possible things in here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, it's okay. I want to try and make sure that this is as good as it can be for you guys. Maybe restarting it will do. Not sure. Only way to try is to try it. Find out is to try it. Okay, I forget what we just said. Yes, looking behind the table, the curtain, whatever.
These cuts seem quite recent. There are 4 symbols.
Yeah, maybe it's just the gay burger? What is gay burger?
But where are you off to, Holmes?
Watson, it is time to seek out the distillers of this unique brew. If they are located in this...
I will say the audio sounds chunky. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. Like, it's a little distorted. Let's see if there's something in there, maybe. Oh, what did I click on? No, options is what I want. Never mind. Video setup, graphics, sound. No. Gay burgers. All right.
Excuse me, sir. Could you...
I'm in no mind to...
Apparently
Have you
not.
found anything of importance? Oh, my aching head.
I feel terrible.
Terrible.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on then. It must be something with this game and streaming. It might just be mad about it. Not terribly surprised. Oh, I didn't even think about cart full of turnips. Turnips. Gotta go find the turnip cart. My cabbages! Oh, turnips.
That part of the warehouse seems an ideal place to hide, but it would be difficult for anyone to get there.
So, what about it?
I am missing something.
Oh. So what about it? That's all he said?
So,
I assume this is your special recipe?
that depends on who's asking. If it's the law, then I have nothing to do with this. If you're a customer, 2 shillings gets you a taste.
A fair price indeed. Unfortunately, this vintage is a bit full-bodied for my taste, but I would be very happy to recover a parcel that went missing near this very spot.
Okay. That was weird. Oh, okay. Well, that's at least good. I've never heard of it before. It's cool. I don't usually check what's trending on Twitter. So I kind of just try to curate my own feed. Though I have been recently thinking that I might need to take a bit of a break from Twitter. It's getting a little too real too often right now. I just need to, like, step back. Here, I found you your hand.
Good news, sir. Here is what you were waiting for.
And now you can scratch your bum.
Oh, thank you, sir. I could kiss you.
Here now, you can't just leave this laying about like that.
Lord love you, the scrapers ordered here as well. Come now, let's celebrate with it.
I'm just gonna take the hook, which will somehow
This should prove
be a
useful.
thing. Now, why did I take the hook? Ha! Watson got trapped inside. Get fucked. Bye. Bye, bitch. Oh, he got out. Oh. The fuck am I supposed to do?
What do you make of this, Holmes?
Warehouse 12. Apparently I need to get into Warehouse 12. I don't know what Warehouse 12 is, and I don't know why I need to go there. Bye, nerd, indeed. Indubitably. Goodbye, my dear nerd. I'll admit, Twitter is my #1 social media these days. It's a lot shorter to the point, and it doesn't involve requiring video or pictures, which I can't stand Instagram for. I have tons of friends that are on Instagram and only on Instagram, and I'm just like, I'm not interested. Instagram is a tool that I'm reluctant to use and will do so if necessary. Which one is number 12? Oh, the app is a total mess. When they changed even just how you posted things, that threw me off to the nth degree. No, you're not. What if I... Wait.
So, what
Do
about it?
you want...
I am
the
missing
hook?
something.
No. This section is very unstructured in a
what
way
about
that
it?
is not helping me
I am missing
at all.
something.
Where is Warehouse 12? And how do I get there? The drunk man is gone. 2 ships passing in the night. Can't even hear them. Ah, Girl Scout cookies. Yes. Yes. Very good. Very good. I haven't gotten any. I maybe should get some, not gonna lie. I think technically, I think she's considered my cousin. My cousin's daughter, the Warehouse 16, she is selling, and I might just buy some from her. She is my dealer. Yep, she can hook me up with the good shit. She can hook me up with the good kush. I'm missing something. Maybe this is Warehouse 12. No? 5. Oh, they have numbers. All of them have numbers? 7. Okay. 8, 11. Is this 12? Okay, I don't know why we're going to warehouse 12. The guide says that I'm going to warehouse 12, though. Damn it. Why is... Oh, because my cursor was hovering there. Okay, but there... What the fuck am I supposed to... I don't understand what's going on in this game right now. Okay. 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 Yeah. Yeah. It's been a long time since I've actually come in contact with Girl Scouts. Even before the pandemic, to be honest. I remember, though, that they camped out in front of the grocery store, the Publix, in the city that I went to school in for grad school in Georgia. And it was like, oh, honey, I absolutely will buy more of your things.
What?
One other thing. Have you seen this before?
Yes, I saw it. One of the dock workers, an odd sort, gave it to a gang member, Brannock. He wanted Brannock to join their gang, or I don't know what. Must have been nigh on 2 weeks ago. 2 days later, he went missing, and not a word since.
This man who gave your friend the pendant, can you describe him?
Not very tall, strong, wearing a red cap, and he with a hare lip. You could likely find him near warehouse 12. He told Brannock he worked there.
Thank you. By the way, my
Longer
friend the
soak in the
postman feels
gutter
badly
water. You're not
used.
being
You
subtle
should
about
change
this, are
the
you?
recipe.
Okay.
I was sure of that. Turnips weren't near rotted enough. Maybe they need a longer soaking in the gutter water. Now, off with the
Now
power.
we know there's a link to Warehouse 12. Okay, so the guide in the game is not terribly good. Keeping that in mind. UHS hint still is better. A ladder? Where have I seen a ladder? There was definitely a ladder. There's a ladder over this way, I believe.
I need something.
Isn't there a ladder over here? Oh, what? Thought there was a ladder here. There is not. Okay. There was definitely a ladder somewhere, though. A grappling hook. Okay. Okay. You know where would be a good time to have a sound effect of Mabel from Gravity Falls screaming grappling hook? This would be that time. Grappling hook. Rope with a hook. I'm not gonna lie, discovering Gravity Falls may have been one of the greatest things that has happened during the pandemic, because I had not heard of that before. And like, now that I've watched it, I'm like, this is brilliance. I actually feel like I probably should watch it again. Okay. What do? Go. What the fuck? Oh, okay. So I guess I did not know this was going to be a thing. That's definitely how that works. What the fuck? I started watching Schitt's Creek, but I'm not sure it's quite the show for me. It's not doing it for me. I don't know.
Bravo, Holmes.
April 20th, 1852, Boston, Massachusetts.
it bites.
What up, Boston?
A splendid catch, Watson.
Amos
but I
Colby.
prefer to let it go. After you. This should prove useful.
He's a cultist.
Look, Watson, a page torn from an American passport. One Amos Colby, 36 years old, from Boston, Massachusetts. He arrived here just 3 weeks ago. What business did he have here?
This drawing on the back of this page, it resembles some vision of a demon and... Good God, Holmes! It was drawn with blood.
I need something.
The end of this hat pin is covered with blood. It would
Not
seem
bad, though.
likely that whoever cut themselves with this pin is also the artist of this demoniac image.
Here now, this is hardly reassuring.
I need something. I need something.
Blood. Gin.
Sales, and according to this tab, the case is measured 2 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter.
Well, we were dealing with slavery earlier, so why not? Why is this?
Someone's emptied these cases of
It
sailcloth to
does
hold
not.
something
This
very
game does
different.
not like being played. It
still
is a
suited to
very
their
modern
particular
game.
form.
Blood.
Oh, my
Blood.
God, Holmes, you do not mean that.
Gin. Blood.
All these crates are
Gin.
better called coffins.
Okay.
Blood.
What we doing? Rope. No rope.
Look closely, Watson. These marks upon the ground tell the tale. There were repeated
This is
trips made
important. I
between
know
the
it's
place with the
important. I just can't
sailcloth
do
and
anything
that
about its
large box.
importance. Ah. No. Still no. Okay. Hmm. I mean, that's a weight. It's literally an iron weight. But I guess not. Okay. No. Boop. Got it. Stuck, 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 stuck. Okay. Eh.
I cannot do
Yeah,
this.
you can. Watch this. Boop. Safety itself.
Bravo, Holmes.
Watson, we must inspect this place carefully and leave no stone unturned. We have little time.
Storm lantern? Hello? It's very dark.
Good
Great question.
God. Holmes, where are we?
Tread lightly, Watson. This place seems
What?
alive and watchful.
Sure. Oh! The light, it happened. What? Why did the light go out? The fuck? Okay. Ooh. Interesting. What? Oh, I see. Okay. It's this one, I think.
What do you make of this, Holmes?
Corgis! Oh no, I may need those as Twitch emojis. That's a very good point. I could definitely do the coronet thing. You are absolutely right. I really should get some emojis. I really should do that a thing. Because I don't have any right now. Okay, so I don't actually need to click on anything. Alright, this game is... Yeah, I have a lot of... I recognize that I need to do something about all the channel points that everyone's racking up here. Something that I can let you guys do. I'm sorry. Okay, so... Alright. Mouse work. Mouse work. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. The mouse isn't working. Okay, that's the first one. Second one. I think is this one. I think it's this one. I was hoping there was going to be pictures here. No pictures, though. That's fine. Trying to see how... Okay, wait. Now I see it. Pretty sure it's this upper right here. And there's the fish with the two little tail thingies down, pointing down. Which I'm 95% sure is this one. And then... Aha! We did the thing! Being able to ban words and request a specific accent. Excellent. Well, we can tell there's a body there. Just saying. Ooh. Well, this is a good start. Oh. Oh. Get out of my fucking face. Oh. Well. Can't ban locked.
A box full of pendants in the
These
shape of a
are
pelican. These are brothers to the one found at the
some
Napolis house.
drawings.
Quite useless. These trinkets are nothing but charming decoys. That smell. This water contains a strong opiate. That smell. Metal boxes.
the
and
audio
here's
in
one
this
that
is
still
so
bears a label. It is in the
crunchy.
shape of a flower, which appears to be Edelweiss, and it is black. How remarkable. They are not common. I must take the contents of this box to Baker Street for a more thorough analysis. Opiate, beyond all doubt.
You are right.
Northwood
this is definitely
Agency.
an opiate.
Any manner of discreet.
Holmes, could
For
these
you
villains
shall
be
search the
opium
world.
smugglers?
154 Pennsylvania Lane, Boston, Massachusetts. All
The
right.
left sleeve of this costume bears
This is our
slight
Boston
traces of
man, it
blood,
seems
and
like.
here,
He got
the
captured.
pocket
That's
is
not good.
pierced. Aha! There appear to be papers inside.
What is wrong with this mouse right now? Why is this mouse giving me such a Oh, that's a body. Oh, hey, it's Cthulhu. It's the guy. Let's take a closer look, shall we?
What a horror!
Missing a leg. That's good.
This man's right index finger is coated with dust. This man was bound with rope shortly before his death.
This man fought hard before
This
his
is our man
tragic
from
end.
Boston, it
The
seems.
dreadful-looking broken statuette reveals much about his terrible struggle.
This man has a small wound on his left thumb. He must have drawn that strange
Oh,
figure
hey.
in blood on the torn passport page.
Sherlock Holmes says, "A cab."
This
God,
message
this
is
thing
engraved
is
in some language
struggling
unknown
to play
me.
right now. I don't know
I
what's
must leave
going
a
on
copy
with
of
this game.
message before the police arrive. A herd
Can't
of
say.
buffalo could not leave a greater mess than the local constabulary.
Oop, hi.
That smell.
What is that? Coal. I just coal. Okay. Noted.
A box full of This should prove useful.
Probably would have turned that over first if that were me. It's not like I can fucking read that.
Excellent. A perfect copy of those symbols.
Bravo, Holmes.
A woo? Or a siren? Not sure if that was a coyote or a siren. It could have been one or the other. Coyote. I found all the things. But he doesn't want to leave, I guess. Etsy for a sourdough starter? Interesting. Okay. Well, they are at it tonight, I guess. There must be something I'm missing. Ugh. I mean, there's another tablet here, but that looks to be the same thing. Oh.
What a peculiar drawing. This unfortunate man must have interrupted the kidnappers while they were transferring their victims.
What are you speaking about?
All of the kidnapped people were kept here, and from the look of things, for some days. There must have been a good number of them, so they were drugged to keep them docile. Then, with the vile assistance of riffraff hired by Dirty Summers, they loaded these people into the missing cases from the warehouse. Last night, these poor unfortunates were loaded onto a waiting ship, their destination as yet unknown.
Oh.
Oh my God! Holmes! Look!
The fuck? The fuck? Oh God, okay. Eels? I don't remember that. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh God, just what the fuck? Is there an explanation as to exactly what just happened there? Were those eels?
Watson. We can do nothing here.
all the guys are just gonna say see what happens to the body. Like, what does happen to the body? I don't understand. It doesn't say. I don't know what happened then. Okay. Searching for tentacles doesn't help either, so okay. Okay. Oh yeah, because you got the delay and then okay. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. I mean, Cthulhu. Why no map? Oh. Okay, weird.
See that this is delivered to Mr. Holmes at the Diogenes Club as quickly as possible. Do not leave without his reply, though such insistence will undoubtedly cause Mycroft some distress.
Wow,
What
that
the
is some
devil are you doing,
absolutely
Holmes?
crazy
I
delay.
am sending a letter to my dear brother and including a reference to the strange markings I found on the temple stones. Perhaps he
Oh
can make something
wow,
of
that
them.
is a really crazy delay. Holy crap,
Watson,
I didn't
must
realize
know
it was
what
that
in the
bad.
metal boxes that we found in this
I don't know how to
strange
fix
temple.
that. I don't know what's going on. All I can say is that this game is acting all kinds of weird to begin with. I mean, I'm having really big difficulty with my mouse right now. It like does not want to work properly. Oh, and now I can't get it back. This is a new one. Okay. Okay, and now I alt-tabbed out, and now I cannot alt-tab back in. This game is not making it easy to play. Yeah, no, this one is it's definitely just like a this game, and now I can't get back in. I can't play anymore, apparently. I literally like you can't see this right now, but I'm stuck on my desktop. Which is why the game is frozen. Because I can't get to it. Okay. Well, I don't know. Will it even let me end the process? It should. I guess we lose all of what we worked on, which is cool. Very cool. Joys of streaming, I swear. I managed to find the best things. All right, regardless, we're going to take a quick and tiny break, I think. I'm trying to decide if we take a break or we call it a night. I'm rather tired. And I have to wake up early enough to shovel out the car tomorrow, which I'm not excited about. Didn't really get far in the game. Oh, man. Yeah, the joys of streaming, the joys of New England, all of them, all in one. My hair is long enough to come back all the way to my front. Okay, at the very least, I can change there. Yeah. Got this very cool look going on right now. Very, very nice. Very nice. Yeah. This was bizarre. I'm going to try and fix these issues for next time. I think I'm going to call it a night tonight because I'm rather tired and this is frustrating and I don't know what's going on. So I'll have to troubleshoot, see if it shows up in the video that I've recorded or whether it's just on the stream. I have another possibility of being able to stream it that might work better. I don't know. So, yeah, that's a weird one. But yeah, this game is more balls to the wall than I remembered it being. I played this when I was very young, so things either went way over my head or I just didn't know them better. I don't know. Like the racism probably went over my head, to be honest. Or I ignored it because by ignoring it, I don't mean like I saw it and then ignored it. I mean more like it just went past me and I didn't see it exactly. You know, the casual racism of like them talking probably would have gone over my head. But like reading was not one of the things that I wanted to do when I played a video game. So I probably didn't bother reading some of those things. The gore, though, that's a different one. Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. That's new. So, well, new in the fact that I don't remember it at all. Okay, so yeah, I guess, yeah, that was more gross than ugh, more gross than I remembered. That's for sure. So yeah, I don't know. Guess we'll find out more on Thursday, I suppose. Okay. Maybe I'll fix the audio by then, hopefully. Maybe the mouse will work. So, until then, I'll see you in a couple days. Have a great night, everybody. And I'll see you all soon. Bye.